Top Flight Podcast. You know what it is. You know what we're here to do. Back in studio today. Beautiful Austin, Texas. I'm with the boys. We got B. We got Bali ATX here in the studio with him. We got Primo in the back, off camera on the ones and twos, controlling everything behind the scenes. Shout out to all the back staff back there. Megan, John, Will, Juanito. Juanito, you crazy, bro. Chill out over there. We got a really good episode. Obviously, we're off of a really good week. 2 wins, back-to-backs. That's 6 goals, 6 points from Texas Derby rivals. After a very disappointing spell, we remember the energy, Bali. We were talking about that before the pod. The energy we had against SKC, it was bad. It wasn't the best, but we bounced back. So I want to bring you in on that point, Bali. How are you doing today, mate?
I'm actually very, very happy. I'm happy with the result last night, and I'm happy with just the team overall. I think the break really helped the team and the fans also. We all needed a break, and we're back to it, man. Let's support the team and let's back the team.
I think it helped everybody out, bro. From
sure.
Josh Wolf to the rest of the staff, the players, the fans, just like you said. Now, B, what's up, mate? How are you doing, bro?
I'm doing great, man. It's been a great week. It's been a great weekend. To wrap it up here in the studio with you guys, I'm doing great, man. It's good. Happy vibes all around, bro. Finally, some frowns turned upside down, if you know what I mean.
And some people may be proven wrong.
Oh,
Maybe.
I'm sure.
I don't know.
We'll get to that.
We are going to get to that. Primo, how are you doing, mate? We got to get you in, brother.
I'm doing fantastic, brother. Fantastic.
Your prediction came true, bro.
Yeah.
Came true.
Finally.
Finally, bro.
1 for 10.
And that was a crazy one, too.
All of them are crazy.
All
What are
of
you
them are
talking
crazy,
about,
bro.
dude? They're all crazy. All right. But Primo, yes. Anything else you want to say, bro?
No, man. It's been a good weekend so far.
Definitely,
Good
bro. Now, I want to get into the episode. We do have a lot of things to talk about. Of course, it was a packed week for Austin FC, so let's just jump right into it. I want to get y'all's overall thoughts on the 2 matches that we experienced, obviously against FC Dallas and against Houston. Now, not so much on the FC Dallas. We already spoke about it. We had a Twitter space about it an hour long. I think the link on that one was a bit busted, but I want to start off with you, Bali. Your overall thoughts on the 2 matches that we lived, that we experienced, FC Dallas versus Houston Dynamo.
Well, like I said, man, I'm very, very good performances by the team. I think the Dallas team was a very weak team. They were missing a couple players, but last night we saw that against the Houston team we could do it also. 6 goals in 2 games. That's pretty good to me. It means that we're scoring, and we're taking teams apart, and a clean sheet also.
Yes,
that means our
2
defense
clean
is getting
sheets.
better.
Yep.
All around. So I'm happy. Great performance by the team, and the key here is just to keep this momentum. Keep this momentum up. We have some away games coming up. Let's keep this momentum. Let's keep this great vibe that we got going, and let's keep winning, man.
Love it. B, off of what Bali just said, can I get your overall thoughts on the 2 games that was FC Dallas and the Houston Dynamo? Both really good games for Austin FC.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with Bali on Dallas. I would even say it's like a BC team on Dallas, but even with that being said, we had to go there and show our worth, show our quality, and get the job done. And we did exactly what we should be doing, is beating a BC Dallas team, bro.
Dallas, they had to come to Q2.
They had to come to Q2 as well. And then on the Houston game, what a performance all around. I think the Dallas game kind of gave us that momentum, that boost going into Saturday. And then we finally took care of Houston, bro. We looked great out there. Clean sheet, like Bali said as well. This is, before this, it had reached an all-time, I guess, this season as far as like one of the lowest moments in the season before these 2 games, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And now we're 2 games in to these Texas Derbies, back-to-back wins, 6 goals, clean sheets, and things have turned around, bro. And this is what happens when you believe for this team, when you hope for the best, and you support and you give the players a break, give them time to recuperate and show out, and they did, bro. So I'm happy.
Facts. Now, let's get in a bit more of the game that was Houston Dynamo versus Austin FC. The 3-0 thumping defeat. I labeled it here as a convincing win versus Houston, following a great win versus FC Dallas. Now, B touched up on that just a bit. We were saying versus the FC Dallas that game was a great win, 3-0, obviously, but the team that they presented onto the field that day was not the strongest FC Dallas side that you could have faced. But, of course, you want to face the weakest kind of team that you can possibly face. And of course, whenever they are presented to you like that, you still got to get the job done, finish your homework, or like Bali says a lot, you got to finish your dinner. So I want to get into the Houston Dynamo game now, just starting off with the goals. We have 3 really good goals that we need to talk about. And I want to start off with Ethan Finley's goal. That was minute 22. It was very important. This goal to me was very important because the sequence of play, the way that we were controlling the ball, really the whole first half, the first opening 20 minutes, really the whole first half, really, we had just control of the game. We were setting the tempo. We were making sure that we were controlling the game by having the ball, like Austin FC likes to do, right? So minute 22, Ethan Finley gets his goal off of a Sebastian Driussi. I guess you could say half assist because it does go off of the Houston Dynamo defender. I'm going to give it the credit to Seba. MLS probably is going to diss him on that one, I guess, but doesn't matter. The goal still counted. Right now, it comes off of the Houston Dynamo defender. That made it go to VAR. We had to wait a little bit to confirm if that goal stood or not. But B, I want to get your thoughts on what was going through your mind whenever the ref was consulting with VAR about that goal, waiting to see if Ethan Finley's goal was legit or not.
I mean, I thought it was offside, bro. To me, being at the game, it seemed like it came off Zardes, but it didn't. It came off the defender, and the goal stands. And shout out to Ethan Finley for headering that home. He didn't get it wasn't like he wasn't expecting the ball. I mean, he was alert to header it in. It didn't hit him in the face, and then he'd be like, "Oh, what happened?" It didn't just bounce.
Of course.
He was ready to attack the ball. So shouts to Ethan Finley. He had a great game. So yeah.
Bali, your thoughts on that goal? Sebastian Driussi puts in a beautiful ball. The ball was in a nice sequence of play. It was on that left side. They were attacking to the south end. He puts in the ball, goes off for the defender. Like B said, Ethan Finley was ready for it. He finishes. Steve Clark just stood there. Maybe he thought he was offside, so you could probably give him the benefit of the doubt there. But what was going through your mind when you saw the ball go into the back of the net? Ethan Finley backs his 3rd goal of the season. That's 2 goals in 2 games for him.
I mean, incredible by Ethan Finley. I mean, it's not new. This is what Ethan Finley does.
I know that is.
Hey,
I'm sorry. I just felt it. I felt it, and I just had to go for it. I felt it, and I had to go for it.
Who was that? What song is that?
You can sing,
Drake.
Oh, Drake.
I know that is.
Okay.
I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Nah, but I mean, Ethan Finley. I mean,
I
what
had
a player, man. He's stepping up for us, man. And like we're saying, great assist by Driussi. I also thought that he was offside, but watching the replay, you can clearly see that it goes off the defender. And just Ethan being there, being aware, and just a beautiful goal by Ethan, man. I just can't keep praising the guy enough. He's been proving everybody wrong. And
Ethan over Messi. Join me on the fight. Join me in the fight.
I wouldn't say Ethan over Messi, but I 100% will say Ethan over Rigoni.
Oh, we're gonna get to that.
Over Rigoni.
We got a whole segment for that. We got a whole segment for that. So just chill for a bit. All right. So we talked about Ethan Finley's goal here right now. Sebastian Driussi puts in a great ball, but that was just the beginning of what Austin FC was gonna show last night at Q2 Stadium versus the Houston Dynamo, because they had a show packed for all the traveling fans that came from Houston. Shout out to my G, old soccer guy, and Andres, that he pulled up to the fan reactions. Shout out to that, man. I love whenever away fans pull up to the fan reactions, but I'm getting the next goal right here. The next goal came from another Sebastian Driussi pass, and that was, let's see, we got it here. Just 10 minutes later, minute 32, it was Zardes' goal. Zardes bags his 5th goal of the season from a Seba assist, a beautiful cross. Sebastian Driussi picks his 2nd assist of the season. Bali, what was your thoughts again on that goal whenever it hit the back of the net?
Oof, I mean, what a cross by Sebas, and what a finish by G, by Zardes,
5 goals. 5 goals for him this season.
Wow, he's getting it together. I mean, it took him a bit. It took him a bit to get it going.
Yep.
But now you can tell that his confidence is over the roof now. He wants to score. He's scoring for us. And, I mean, we could say that right now he's our starting number 9. I mean, you can't bench him right now. He's starting, and he's scoring for us, and that's what we need. We need our number 9 to be firing, to score for us, to help us win.
Look at that. Primo has a goal for us there.
It was a beautiful header also.
On the main screen, if you could put the main screen right there. Shout out my G, Primo. Zardes celebrating his goal. Cascante.
The assist was beautiful.
The assist was beautiful.
I think the assist was it.
2 goals in 10 minutes, a quick 1-2, bro. I love it when that happens. Sebastian Driussi, another assist. That's 2 for him this season. Zardes, 5 goals for him this season. Ethan Finley, 3 goals. The goals are starting to flow.
Yeah, they're starting
right?
to
They're starting to flow.
Yeah, they're starting to flow.
So, B, I want to get your thoughts on this second goal. Whenever it hit the back of the net, what was going through your mind, mate?
I mean, relief, bro. Definitely cushion because Austin FC, I wouldn't trust them with a 1-0 lead going into anywhere. But this gives a little cushion. I mean, look, the goals are flowing after these 2 games. Just defensively, we're also pretty sound. Clean sheets, back to back. This is the part of the season, bro. In this part of the season, when things should be clicking, when things should be. Bali, you said that Zardes is a number 9, right? You said number 9. How did we get to that conclusion, Brian? How did we get to that conclusion? By trying Maxi, by trying Zardes, by giving them runs of form, letting them get fit, giving them chances to play, different formations.
Yep.
And now we've came to the conclusion that Jesse Zardes is our number 9.
I mean, he has it on his back.
He has it on his back. And also, I know we're going to get to the Rigoni and Finley topic, but we're starting to see things, bro. This is the point of the season where we're starting to lock down. There ain't no more guessing. We got to decide now and go forward to the season. I think
Hold on, B.
That
Hold on.
point.
I wanna pause you on that because you're saying that we're starting to see things. I think that's incorrect. I think these things have been seen before and have been called since a while ago. But Josh Wolf is now taking credit for it. It seems like cleaning up his own mess. That's what some people were saying online. So I don't think it's fair to say that we're now starting to see it. I think it's more fair to say that Josh Wolf himself is now starting to see it because he's the one with the power at the end of the day.
I mean, look, Wolf is going to have to give chances to these players, bro.
100%.
You can call it out throughout the season as much as you want. Calling out Rigoni is not good enough, like Bale was saying. That's fine, but we're spending a lot of money on Rigoni. He's gonna have to play, bro.
Yes.
Same thing with Redes. No, people calling Redes was why is he even still in the squad? He had a little bright moment for us. These things have to happen, bro. These things have to happen.
Okay.
You can call it out back then,
Okay.
but we're at a point in the season where it has to be locked down now. And I think that locking down Jesse Zardes as number 9 is where we're at. And I mean, we'll get to, like I said, we'll get to the Rigoni Finley conversation, but I mean. This is the point of the season where we got to get going. We got to be performing this. We got to be coming off back-to-back 3-0 wins, bro, in derbies. Like, this is the part of the season where we're obviously going to be scrapping for a playoff spot. I mean, we're in 8th right now. We're going to be in and around that area. But we still have a chance to climb that
Of course, mate, of course. Now, I want to get back onto the goals. We somehow derailed from Zardes' goal, which is also, by the way, we got to talk about the quality of that header. The quality of that header, I mean, I don't even think Courtois saves that, bro. I really don't even think Courtois saves that because it was a killer. It was a killer header. He spikes it. He spikes it, which makes it very hard for a keeper to save that. So I got to give credit to the actual finish on that goal. Not only was the cross beautiful, but the finish on that was difficult. You got to give credit to that. And right now, I might be you know what? I'm just going to say it. I'm more comfortable with the Zardes header right now than a Ronaldo penalty.
What the fuck?
Is that fair to say? Is that fair to say? I'm more comfortable with the Zardes header than a Ronaldo penalty. That's how automatic it is right now, brother. That's how automatic it is.
You said Finley over Messi. Now you're saying Zardes over Ronaldo.
I'm sorry for backing my club, brother. I'm sorry for backing my club. Get the dust off the badge, mate. Yeah. Get the dust off the badge, all right?
Your takes are starting to...
Yeah, bro. Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. Dust off the badge. Dust off the badge.
Here, brother.
Authentic kid on me, too, bro. Check the price tag.
At first, I thought you were going to say...
Check the price tag, brother.
When you said, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, I thought you were going to say, I don't care that you hurt your elbow.
What? That makes no sense.
If all you know, you know. Primo knows.
minute 50. Cascante goal. Beautiful link-up play. Beautiful link-up play again on that left side. Gallagher, Danny, 1-2 quick. Danny makes a little cheeky run. Gallagher with the ball that splits the Houston defense. Goes to Danny's weak foot. But what weak foot, really? Off his left, back post. He finds Julio Cascante, who is left unmarked. Why are you leaving the center back with the top goal with the most goal contributions in the league? Why are you leaving him by himself in the box? He's going to punish you. He has the most assists in this team right now with 4, mind you. And not only that, he's banging in goals for Austin FC. He now has 2 this season. He was banging in goals last season, and he's doing it again this one. Julio Cascante with a beautiful header. That, to me, was a breather. You said, B, the 2-0 was a breather. This goal, to me, at minute 50, was the breather where I was like, you know what? We're cruising, bro. Because you never want to trust that 2-0 lead, bro. All right? So your thoughts on Julio Cascante's goal. I know he loved it. The little cheeky celebration when he was jumping up and down. Yeah, it was good. So, B, your thoughts on that goal.
Man, Julio's becoming just, I mean, we knew this the moment that he got injured and everything just got derailed from having a center back crisis. You know, everybody was kind of harping on Julio a lot last year, not really giving him the love that maybe he deserved.
Making little videos with
Making little
circus
videos with
music.
circus music,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
kind of, you know, throw him a little shade, and he's just not good enough. And then he goes missing, and then now we're in a crisis. We need him, and then not only does he come back, but he comes back and he plays like this, bro. I mean, this guy is gonna header the ball for you and score goals. He's gonna assist a goal, and he's gonna have 4 duels won and 4 clearances. I mean, this guy.
One or two mistakes. One or two mistakes.
He's just
one or
got
two
those
mistakes.
little ones in. But this is nothing new, bro. This is nothing new. He puts in
We
the
know
work for
this.
us.
We know this.
But the more that he gets informed, the more comfortable he gets. Then dude, I love.
Look at that,
Julio, bro.
Danny. Look the way that he unmarks
Yeah.
himself. The ball in the back of the post. Shout out to Primo for getting the goal up. Steve Clark, nothing to do there, bro.
I love
nothing
Julio,
to do
bro.
there.
Look, every year there's been a center back pairing. There's
Yep.
been a veteran
Yep.
that retires.
Say
There's
it
been-
loud. Say it
there-
loud. Say it loud.
There's been a veteran that retired. There's been a unfit Colombian that is no longer here. There's been a lone center back that's only here for a little bit. But guess who stays here?
Cascante.
Guess
mate.
who's always ready to
Cascante,
play for
mate.
us? Who's been here since year 1, bro? It's Julio
Cascante.
Cascante, and I think he's finally getting into the groove and being in the city for 2-3 years now, getting to know the squad, and I think he's shelled right into that position.
But
bro.
guess
So,
what? But guess what? His partner, who in the last 2 games we picked up 2 clean sheets
Yeah,
and scored 6 goals.
he's
guess
gone.
What? He's gone
Yeah.
out the door. But we're gonna get into that here in a bit. Radovanovich, we got a little small segment on him. Bali, your thoughts on this third goal? Austin FC 3-0. It was lights out, or more like Verde lights on, I should say. It was actually a big party. But your thoughts on this third goal, Julio?
Yeah, I think honestly, I think this was my favorite goal at all of them. You know?
Really? Okay.
Just because these are my 2 favorite players in this team. You know, I love Danny, man. That's my G. You know, watching him grow makes me happy. You know, him being called up to the national team.
La Vino
It just-
Tinto.
Man, it just makes me even more happy. You know, watching a star in front of me. It's just amazing. And then also Julio. You know, watching Julio from season 1 to season 3, Julio now, just the improvement.
The growth.
The growth,
yeah.
you know, the leadership of Julio. Also, his speech after the game, winning the game ball. Also, I mean, I love these guys, and I mean, beautiful goal, and hopefully we get to see a little bit more.
Big ups to Juicy gesture from his. He gave the match drum
Uh-huh.
beater stick to Julio.
Oh yeah, I did hear that.
And,
Drum beater
stick.
support. The drum beater stick.
The drum.
The drum beater
drum
stick.
beater stick.
What's that called?
It ain't drum beater stick, bro. I don't
Drum
know.
beater. It's a drum beater.
Is it a drum beater?
I
don't
mean,
know.
you beat the drum with it.
Yeah, true.
Is it-
yeah.
It's a stick, too. It
It's
is
a
a
stick.
stick.
It's- But anyways, beautiful gesture, Juicy.
Yeah.
Him showing leadership himself, who he himself has been criticized by some fans for not showing leadership, but they're showing maybe a lot of fans shutting him up, saying, you know, hey, I'm here stepping up, getting my guys in order, and look what's happening. So
Yeah, and
big ups
also
to them.
happy for Julio. I mean, he went through some stuff during the week with
yeah,
some abuse and stuff, and it's just,
disgusting stuff, bro.
and it makes me
Thank
happy
you.
that he
But-
got a goal and he
Yes.
got a smile. You know.
Yeah, let's spend like a couple minutes on that just real quick. B, you want to add anything on
No,
that?
just saying on the leadership thing. You know, it's easy to say, oh, good leadership for Drusy and a 3-0 win. I think that you can really judge leadership is when you're down 2-0, when you're 0-0 at the death, and that's where you really show your leadership. So, I mean, look, props to Drusy, but I still want to see a little bit more on that side.
Primo, can you go to the Julio stat? Real quick, it says, after his goal versus Houston, Julio Cascante has 6 goal contributions, 2 goals, 4 assists in his last 5 matches, leading all MLS center backs. He also won 4 duels and made 4 clearances. So I'm
That
saying,
is-
bro,
that's insane.
I mean, do your homework on this guy, bro. He's literally the leading goal threat center back in the league, and you're just leaving him by himself. I just really don't get it. But on what you touched up on, Julio Cascante received some disgusting racial abuse by some
Yeah.
random ass kid. It was that.
It was a
Yeah.
bot, bro.
It
Someone's
was,
burner.
no, I don't think that was a
No,
bot.
no, okay, not
I
a
don't think
bot.
that
It was a burner. Someone made a fake account to tell me.
It was just
Yeah,
disgusting
it's very
stuff.
sad. Very sad.
By now, a lot of the people listening to this pod right now have already seen what happened after that. Austin FC put out a statement. Los Verdes put out a statement. Multiple accounts that are supporters groups and that support Austin FC also did. Weird Austin TV shared Austin FC's post. I mean, everybody got behind Julio.
Showed him,
100%.
showed him a lot of love.
Everybody got behind Julio, and what happened was, I mean, you saw last night at Q2, it was an absolute movie. Scenes, and Julio feels the love too.
Yep.
Julio felt the love 100%. Now I want to go on to just a bit of the lineup discussion. Primo, if you can bring up the lineup real quick, I just want to give the guys a little bit of little bit of a rundown on the match ratings. We had John Gallagher with the 7.6. Radovanovic in his last game for Austin FC with the 6.9. Julio Cascante 7.7, who we went in depth on here in a bit. Nick Lima with a 7.3. All of our guys except Rado with the yellow card in the back four. Interesting. Diego Fagundes with a 6.6. Danny Pereira 7.3. He picks up a yellow. Now on the MLS website, he does have 5 yellow cards, Danny Pereira. So I believe he will miss the next match. I'm gonna have to double check on that right now, and I know that more stuff is gonna come out on that. But 5 yellow cards for Danny Pereira on the MLS website. Y'all know what that means. Owen Wolf with a 6.4 match rating. Ethan Finley 7.1. My G Ethan Finley, shout out. Sebastian Drusi, El Capitan with a 7.8. Probably one of his best games this season by Drusi, in my opinion. I think he had a complete performance. Jazzy's Artist with a 7.3. Another goal for him. Fantastic performance by the lads. Anything you want to add on this lineup, B? Or any one of these guys?
I mean, this is our lineup, bro. I know we went to a back three for a little bit while Juicy was out, but don't get it twisted. This is our lineup. As soon as he came back, that was gone. So, yeah, I mean, Juicy's going to play right behind that number 9. And then we got the young goats in the midfield and Owen Wolf and Danny Pereira, dude. Yeah. When I watched them play yesterday, bro, being up in the supporter section, just kind of watching Owen and Danny, just their youth. They're making appearances. And, Owen with the U.S. men's national team under 21. Yep. Danny Pereira making his debut with Venezuela. Our midfield not only has a bright future, but it's hardworking, and that's what you need in a midfield. You need players that are going to hustle. So this lineup, I mean, and then also you got Diego, of course. He's on a big contract now. Let's be real. He's on a big contract.
He has been stepping up in the last couple of games.
So he's going to be one of the main leaders in this team going forward as well. So, yeah, I mean, this is our lineup, bro. I'm going to see it next week. We're going to see it the week after that. Yeah.
Interesting. Now, Bali, do you think Josh Wolf is going to go 3 for 3 with the same line? Well, he can go 3 for 3 because Rado's gone. So, I mean, who are you going to plug in there? Because
it would have to be,
there was a bit of an update on the ring injury. Kippy could slot in. We did see him last night.
He played good when he came in.
Ring injury update. I think this is a quote from Josh Wolf. He says he's been working out a little bit and want to see what he's able to do coming off this weekend. So that was a little bit of a ring injury update there. So it could be Kippy. So let's say we slot in Kippy there. Is this a good lineup moving forward?
That's it.
Yeah, that's your starting 11 right there. Yeah. I mean, that's your best team to go on from now on, and it's the truth. I mean, Rado isn't there yet, so I think Leo should come back and fit right there. But I think we should give a shot to Kip. I think he went through some stuff in the beginning of the season, but I feel like he got some confidence in Austin FC too, and I feel like he got it going, and I think he'll do good for us for now. And if Alex is ready and Josh feels like Alex is the one, then he'll put Alex Green back there.
There has been rumors also of a center back signing coming soon.
Hopefully, we're not looking active. We're not looking. There's no rumors.
No, Josh Wolf said that they're looking in the league and out the league.
Is Amro Tarek still in the place?
What's taking so long?
Just like you said last time, I don't even want to hear that. I don't even want the guy near the first team. So long? That guy is downtown drinking Diet Coke, posting selfie stories. I don't want him near the team. He can train, fine. Yeah, of course. Stay fit. Pro player under contract, but enjoy the ride.
Yeah. No, but for sure, Kip Keller would probably have to slot in if there isn't another fit option.
Yes. Let's see. Now, real quick, Juicy Dior, his comments on the lineup. He said that he wanted the 4-3-3. Yeah. He said that this is something that the team has memory of, that they know how to play. They do it very well, and they don't have to learn it. They know how to execute it. He says that the 4-3-3 suits him very well. Your thoughts on Juicy Dior's comments?
No, I agree with him. I think it looks like the Austin FC from last season.
100%.
The explosive, the energy from the team. It looks like last year. So I mean, let's just keep this up. I think the 4-3-3 it's what we should look forward to, and I just want us to just keep this momentum up. We have a good
100%.
We had a good 2 home games, 2 derbies, and now we have some away games coming up. So let's execute. Let's keep going.
All right, now I want to get into the Rado conversation. Now, he does depart Austin FC. He is out of here. It was confirmed at the press conference by Josh Wolf. I have a quote here. It says, this is Wolf on Rado. It says, quote, "This was his last game. He'll go back to his club. I thought he did an extremely good job tonight. He did an extremely good job in many of the games. We're sorry to see him go. Unfortunately for him, there were other desires and for his wife." So Josh Wolf kind of throwing Radovanovic's wife under the bus there, saying
So
it's
he's
kind of
saying, yeah, it's her fault, bro.
yeah.
And
Why did you
don't
mention
blame
it?
me.
Yeah.
Don't blame me now.
And then
Don't
there was
blame me.
rumors about this
Let me finish.
before
You're right.
before
yeah.
he said
Let's
this. There
finish the
was.
quote. Right. Wolf says there were other desires, and for his wife, I think we wish them all the best getting back to where they're at. But it means we've got to get looking for a replacement, which we got some plates spinning, so to speak.
It's not his fault, bro.
It's not his fault.
It's not Wolf's fault,
Yeah.
bro.
I
It's
think
just-
the club wanted to keep Rado. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't
think,
know.
Yeah.
Or
family situation, bro.
Okay, but you
Or
don't think
is Wolf washing his hands with this?
no, but okay. I mean, you don't think the club talked to Rado a couple weeks ago and said, hey, the transfer window's opening up. Your loan's about to expire.
What do you want?
What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
And he should have been straightforward. I want to stay or I want to leave. Hey, I want to leave. Okay, sounds good. You're not gonna stay. Hey, who are we gonna go buy? Who are we coming in? We need a CB.
Tell
we
me.
need depth.
Tell me.
I'm sure they're doing that behind the scenes, bro.
Okay, well
tell
they
me-
better.
Tell me
They
about
better
the
be.
rumors. Tell me about the rumors. We're not.
They better, bro.
Not
I'm
necessarily
sure,
the rumors.
bro. I'm sure.
Tell me about the comments that his wife made on YouTube. Tell me about the comments.
I did see some stuff that she said that they were going back home.
Back to Belgium.
They were going
correct.
back to Belgium.
Mhm.
So, there was stuff being said, and so these players, it's all about family. If the wife wants to go back home, hey,
going back
One
home.
more
you were going
question.
back
One-
home.
One more question before I go to B real quick. I want to ask you. Last night on the space, you said that you didn't see us signing Rado anyway. You said that you didn't really see his quality. You know what I'm saying? Saying that you weren't really on the train to sign him. So you want to elaborate more on that, or do you change your mind? Would you rather keep him?
I mean, if I would keep him for the rest of the season, but that's it. I mean, I wouldn't give him a long contract or a 2-year deal or just for the rest of the season. Okay, we wanted him. He couldn't. His wife said no. So now let's go look for a center back, a proper center back. Maybe a young center back who we can give him a long contract and could be Leo's partner or Julio's partner in the future.
I disagree a little bit.
Now,
bro.
You know?
hold on, but real quick. I want to get your reaction on this quote from Stuver B. Stuver goes on to say, I felt Rado gave us some really good minutes. It was a difficult time for him. I mean, he subbed in, and just 20 seconds in, he dislocates his shoulder. And then Ring went down in warm-ups, and he had to jump in and play. So, I mean, for him, just the resiliency and the minutes that he gave us was fantastic. I wish him nothing but the best going forward. I know it's difficult, whether it's family reasons or whatever it is. Silver also goes on to say, for us, we just need to continue to move forward, and having Kip Keller back in the fold was great. I think for the past few games, getting him involved, it's been good. You've seen his confidence. He's been growing with Austin FC too, FCito, and it's good to see him out there with the guys and having that confidence, Bali was saying, that we've seen last year and in preseason. So, B, your reaction to Stuver there, and also what Joshua had to say on Radovanovic.
Yeah, I mean, look, Stewart's obviously praising his commitment,
His
bro.
buddy. Yeah.
Let's be real, bro. These past couple games, Rado has been playing with a shoulder injury, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been a warrior for us, and in the quick turnaround since he got here to the back-to-back performances that he's had, from the moment that he got here up until this point, he was playing at a high level, in my opinion, bro. I mean, I don't know if y'all disagree with that, but I think he's been playing pretty good for us, and I think that if it took that short amount of time for him to get adapted and play well for us, I mean, imagine long-term, bro, going forward. I think he could get better. I think he would be great next to Julio, bro. I think that he would be a great signing if we would have signed him for maybe 2-3 years. I think I would have been extremely happy with that, bro.
I
Just
agree.
to see what I've
Disagree,
seen on the
disagree.
field. But at the end of the day, he's coming from Europe, family issues. He's going. It didn't work out. Whatever the case is, fine. I get it. But had I signed him, if all of that was not the case and he could stay, I would have wanted him to stay, bro. I would have wanted him to stay.
You know, two things real quick. I had a DM slide into the Warehousing TV account one day. I'm not going to say who, but this person said that we need to stop being feel-good FC. That they felt that a lot of players are taking advantage of Austin FC's good policies because of family, and they are getting out of commitments, either of contracts or getting out of loan deals and stuff like that. Or maybe I'm reading the message wrong, but somebody just felt like that. I mean, so, Bao, do you have anything you want to say on that? Do you agree with that? Or do you think that it's, world class that Austin FC has worked with a lot of the players, because it has been family issues for a lot of our guys?
I mean, look, man, let's make this clear. It's family over everything, bro. And your family is everything to a man, kid, to wife. So I mean, if your wife, the love of your life says, I mean, I want to go back home, you want to make your family happy, then you just have to. And I praise Austin FC for doing that. The Ruben situation, we love
The
Ruben.
Ruben situation.
We were heartbroken. We wanted him to stay. I mean,
That was our guy.
I'm still devastated
That was
by
our guy.
that.
Yeah.
But he went to the club and he said, you know, I need to go back home. And I praise Austin for respecting it and say, you know what, okay, we'll let you go.
And I
I praise Austin for that. You know,
And I
honestly,
think
I really do.
and I agree with that. I think it leaves a reputation for this club. I think
Yeah,
this club is
100%.
being known. You know, Ruben Garrison, the
For
way
the future.
for the future, players are gonna tell other players like, oh, what do you think of Austin FC? Oh, that club will got your back. So
Yeah.
you know, builds reputation and connections in the league. So
I mean,
Sure.
just real quick on that, anecdote maybe. Ruben, when he was coming up, he was playing with Holland. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you just never know who these players are gonna interact with around the world and Europe and what they're gonna say about our club.
and
You know what I'm
also
saying?
on,
Very
the last
true,
note
bro.
on that is if a player is gonna be unhappy and just sad or not want to be there, then
Exactly.
why would you want him there, bro?
100%.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be unhappy, then you're just not gonna sit the bench and collect the check, bro. You know?
Yeah.
Now, real quick, we have Primo here that brought us up Radovanovic statement that he dropped on Instagram, a post 9 hours ago. Mr. Radovanovic goes on to say, I came and met good people, felt Texas and its culture, worked in a great club with great fans, and felt welcome from the very beginning. I am proud and honored to have been part of this family for a few months, and I did the best I could to represent and fight for your colors on the field. Every moment at Q2 was special for me, and it will be remembered for a long time. Now it's time to go home. Thank you for everything. I'm no longer a player, but I remain a supporter.
Shit, damn.
Wow.
Ooh, that touched me right there.
That
Yeah,
touched
that
me,
did,
bro.
bro.
And
Mi
then
corazoncito, right here.
you had Donnie
Right
say,
there.
Ooh,
all the best, bro. Brad
Ooh.
Stuver, Austin FC. I'm sure that this post would have been flooded with more comments, but I think he maybe has it to only people that he follows or only certain people can comment on his post, because he was coming from a team that gave him hella abuse, bro.
Yeah.
Online. Hella abuse.
Oh, wow.
Where he had to like
Yeah.
disable comments. But Radovanovic on Instagram, actually we can read a couple responses from fans. Primo, can you bring up the tweet of Warehousing TV? Let's see if maybe you and I could bring it up. Just real quick, I want to see what the fans had to say. Okay, here, I got it right here, brother. You're good. Let's see. It says, we have Channels Media. He says, his time here was too short. Should have signed to the rest of the season. Hopefully a stronger CB is coming in this summer. Barely Regal says, this one stings more than any other loan departure, but nothing but love for the guy. Left it all on the pitch every time. Rio Pinguino said, Austin FC center backs be like, it's just guys coming in and out.
That's funny, bro.
Eddie Westside, he says, thanks Rado with the crying gif. Yeah, just people just really
Yeah.
upset, man. Really upset. But we're all sad to see him go.
Yeah, it's gonna be sad, man. But
Wish you would have stayed, Rado, but good luck
Yeah.
in the future, bro.
good luck in the
100%.
future, bro.
All right, boys. Now I want to go into one of the next topic. The next one is going to be Ethan versus
Oh boy.
Emiliano Rigoni. But it's not necessarily a versus. I'm sorry. I think I worded that wrong.
You did, brother.
It should be Ethan Finley or Emiliano Rigoni, because it's not a versus. We're a team. We're a team. We're united, and the overall success of this team is what we want. Yes or no?
Yeah, but
Yes
there
or
is
no?
competition.
There
Yeah,
is
I mean,
competition.
it is-
There is
yeah,
competition,
true.
but we don't want to create a rift within two players. Yes or no? Correct. Yes or no? Correct.
Correct.
Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Yes. Yes.
All right, brother.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You know me. You know me.
Yes. Yes.
Yes
You
or
Yes.
know
no,
me,
brother?
all right? You know me.
Yes or no, brother?
All right. Now, stats are stats. Numbers are numbers.
Numbers.
And feelings are feelings.
Women lie, men lie. Numbers what?
Numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
And what's happening right now is we're seeing Ethan Finley getting the call, getting the nod, getting the text message from Josh saying, hey, bud, you're going to be in that starting 11. Ethan Finley's, hey, I'm ready, boss.
I'm
You know
ready.
Ethan Finley. I
I'm
know
ready.
Ethan Finley. Ethan Finley knows Ethan Finley,
Yeah.
right? The numbers are 6 goals in 2 games. Ethan Finley has 2 goals and an assist in both of those games. Josh Wolf was asked the question of what he thought of that and what the fans should think of the whole Ethan Finley or Emi Rigoni in the starting 11 debate. And this is what Josh Wolf had to say. I want you to react to it. Wolf says, you guys can think whatever you want about it. That's what you guys are entitled to, talking about the media. And maybe the guys at Top Flight Podcast. I don't know.
Yeah.
You have opinions, and that's not for me to get too concerned about. It doesn't bother me what people think. All I know is we got a team who is performing well. And then he also goes on to say, We want him to perform better. And this is on Emmy. We want him to perform better. He knows he needs to perform better. We've got a group that's performing right now. When you perform, players play. When you don't perform, you don't play. When your opportunities come, you gotta perform. Now these answers were given after Iturralde, Jorge. He asked Josh Wolf, why he didn't care about not having the DP on the bench, which Josh Wolf quickly responded with, "That's not what he said." What Josh Wolf meant to say is that he didn't care what the opinion was of having Emmy on the bench. Not necessarily of in a negative way, right?
Yeah.
And George framed this question like, okay, well, do you care about ownership seeing $2.5 million on the bench? Which is a fair question.
Yeah, very
question.
Very good question.
Josh Wolf says that he has talked about it with ownership, and they have expressed how they want Emmy to be playing better, and Emmy knows he should be playing better. That's where we got this quote here. So I want to start off with you, Bali. We'll go to B after that. What are your thoughts on the situation right now? Because it's clear that Emmy is playing. I'm sorry. It's clear that Ethan is playing right now better than Emmy. It's clear that we're better with Ethan on the field. But the problem here is that Emmy has the DP tag on him.
Yep.
So how do we move forward from this? How can we keep both parties happy, get them both minutes? But we know what the story is with Emmy, and we see what the story is with Ethan. Go ahead.
I mean, it was very clear a long time ago, Hernan, and Josh Wolf just barely realizing it. But, I feel like, and that's why I have to give credit to Josh Wolf, because he knows now that I feel like Emmy kept starting week in, week out. And the fans were like, why is he starting? He doesn't deserve to start. Not doing enough. And I feel like Josh Wolf now is saying, you know what? Let me start Ethan. And Ethan is working. Ethan's playing well. And he's performing. So I think he won the spot already. Emmy should not start another match for us unless there's a rotation or there's injury or there's a lot of games during the week.
That's tough.
And that's the
tough
truth.
To say.
And
or unless Finley drops in form.
Unless Finley drops in form. But we have to accept that, bro, because we gave him that DP contract, bro. We messed up. We trusted Sebas. We trusted our boy. We trusted him signing Rigoni, and it's not working. And I honestly feel like season's over. I think he has to go, honestly. I think we should find a new home for Emmy. Respectfully, I really do.
Okay. Now,
I don't think it's working for
now,
us.
I want to get B in on this now. The problem with Emmy, B, what can you... Not necessarily the problem with Emmy, but Josh Wolf also goes on to say that Emmy Rigoni, he's the player with the most XG. He's had chances, and Josh Wolf has said that his confidence has been hurt by Emmy not finishing those chances. Simple as that. And that Ethan Finley is just creating those chances. Yeah. He's converting those chances. I'm sorry, not creating. So what are your thoughts, B, on what's going on right now? Obviously, you can easily say we're better with Ethan Finley, but does Emmy Rigoni have quality that we have not seen yet that could be unlocked?
Bro, I think that look, he was playing in the beginning a lot because not only was there pressure because of the price tag and the wages, but he needed his goal, bro. Like, he needed his goal, so I think Wolf just needed to show the ownership, let Rigoni show himself what he's worth, let him get his goal, let him do whatever he needs to do to get up to shape, because we've invested in this guy. So we need to show him by letting him play and start. And I think Wolf has reached a certain point at this point right now that, look, you've had your minutes, you've had your chances. I think I'm just going to go with whoever's been playing well right now, and I think that's Ethan Finley. And it's that time of the season where we should be knowing these answers. Bali said, "Oh, we knew this a long time ago," but we didn't, bro.
We did.
We didn't, though.
We did, bro.
You just have.
We did.
We didn't, bro. We figured it out by giving this guy the time and minutes. And look, to Bali's point on maybe getting him out of here, I don't know how we do that. He's on a big contract.
Apparently, there is a buyout option that we could use on somebody, and a lot of people that I've been talking to on different Slacks, they have mentioned like, well, we can use it on Emmy. I don't think we can. I don't think. Not,
well, I'm gonna say it, bro.
I don't think we should. We should not do that.
I think I agree with Bali, bro.
I think we should.
I think that Emiliano Rigoni's time. If he's got one goal, bro, 1 goal, 1 assist this entire season.
Yep.
And it's not like he just got here this season.
Yeah,
he played half of last season.
Not half. He played 10 games.
He played 10 games of last season.
10 important
10
games.
huge games in crunch time.
The
He's
Western
had
Conference
an
Final.
entire-
The Western Conference Final.
He had an
Yeah.
entire offseason. He's been in the city. His friends are here. Moxie, Drusi, Argentinian connection.
You've done everything to make him
You've done
comfortable.
everything to make him. You've given him all the PT you've wanted. You've finally got him to get his goal. Now it's getting a point to the season where Wolf is like, look, I'm just gonna play what's better on the field now. Now, okay.
Okay.
And look, I was
Okay.
on Rigoni's train. I wanted to have faith in him.
100%. Same here. Same here.
You know, that's just how I am. You know, I believe in a player. I see a little glimpses, and you've said it too. We've seen little glimpses of quality. That shows there, but it's just not enough for that price tag. If Milano Rigoni was here, not on the DP contract, I would love him to stay, bro. Honestly.
Okay.
But since that he's on the DP contract, I think that we can make room for a better.
And then the problem with Emmy, I'm sorry to cut you off, but the
Yeah.
problem with Emmy is that he has a guy like Ethan Finley knocking at his door.
Yep.
yeah.
Knocking at his door
Fighting.
saying, hey, I want PT. Hey,
Fighting, yep.
hey, when can I play?
And
Hey.
I mean, and
Hey,
just
hey, pizza's
Open
ready.
the door, bro.
Oh.
Open the door.
and just look at that all around. I mean, Ethan is faster. You can tell his stamina. He's stronger than he's just all
Chaparrito
around.
Ethan.
all
Chaparrito.
around-
Chaparrito.
all around a better player than Emiliano Rigoni. You can see it. It's clear to see, bro. And I said this a while back.
don't know.
And not only were fans upset, but, you know, fuck it, I'll say it. You know, not only were fans upset, but players were upset. Players in the Austin FC team were upset also with my comments. And at the time, I said, I don't care. I'm telling you. And now, hopefully they can see it now.
That's true.
Hopefully they can see it now because Josh Roof can see it. And he kind of called out Emmy and said, you know what? We want him to perform better, but he's not doing it. And right now, our team is playing well. Ethan's playing well, and he's our starter, bro.
You know what could change that though? And I'm not saying this is gonna happen. You know, I had faith in him in the beginning of the season that he would at least get going. But if he somehow can take this, Ethan Finley benching him a little bit and make him kind of explode towards the very end of the season and show a little bit, show us more than what we've seen, then maybe he can show us. But from what we've seen, I don't see that coming, bro.
I mean, just look at him last night when he came on. I mean, he looked like he wasn't interested. Emiliano Rigoni.
Did he give me any
Of
minutes
course,
to
of
want
course.
to do
You
anything?
come in 87th minute,
You already
88th minute.
3-0 up.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
fine,
oh,
but
hold
I
on,
want to
hold
see
on, hold on.
something. I want to see
Oh,
some
but
fight.
okay,
I want to
okay,
see
hold on,
algo.
hold on.
Come
why,
on.
Why would you wanna show something? Show some fight. You're coming in minute 87. There's probably instructions there to just control the game.
Control the game. Also, Houston
Control
was
the
turning
game.
it up a little bit. towards the
Houston
end, bro.
was, there's probably instructions by the gaffer or by Arnaud,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Or it's actually not Arnaud, it's Arnaud.
Arnaud.
Davey
Arnaud.
Arnaud.
Davey Arnaud.
Davey
Yeah,
Arnaud.
we've been
Davey
butchering
Arnaud.
his name. We've been
Yeah, no, I'm
butchering
just saying
his name.
but Arnaud
bro.
sounds Arnaud.
Arnaud.
Fresh, you know?
Arnaud. Davey. Just call him Davey.
Davey. I like
Davey.
Davey. I like
Davey.
Davey. I
I
like
like
Davey. I like Davey.
But anyways, there could have
My
been
coach. My
Davey?
coach. My coach.
There could baby.
Davey.
Not baby, Davey.
Davey.
There could have been instructions from either Davey or from Joshie, Coach Joshua, to be defensive.
Davey and Joshy?
Davey and Joshie taking over the MLS. All right.
Alright.
So I'm not really
Yeah,
judging Emmy by the way that he came in. I'm not. I'm more looking at Emmy and saying, this is what I need you to be doing. What Ethan Finley's doing,
Bro,
that's what I need you to be doing.
If Regoni somehow scores maybe 2 more goals, bags 1 assist, let's
He's in the conversation.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he scores 4 more goals, right? And this is crazy. And he ends the season with 5 goals and 4. That's not good. That's not DP, bro.
One more thing
That's
on
just
that.
Yeah, I
not
mean,
it.
yeah.
And I would either use that buyout clause on him to get someone because, you know, let's be real, bro. You know, I know Ceci's departure was crazy, but as far as Ceci, I think Cecilio Dominguez was a better DP player than Regoni, bro.
I don't even think Stroud was even better than Rigoni.
Yeah.
I'll be real.
Well,
I would-
I
based
think
off of what you
Stroud-
see, based off of what you see right now from Stroud, you're saying
Pero
that.
¿qué más, but what,
You know
¿qué,
what I'm
más,
saying?
¿qué más quiere Regoni? ¿Qué más quieres Regoni para que?
Hold on. On
No,
that,
no,
on
no,
that
no.
real quick.
¿Qué más?
On that real quick. Josh Wolf, in the press conference, he answers Iturralde, Jorge. Or I don't think I actually don't know if it was answered to him, but he gives an answer to a reporter, saying that a lot of the times he says that he doesn't let the outside noise get into the inside circle, which is his team, to the core of the locker room. Because a lot of the times, the people on the outside don't know what these guys are going through on a personal level. So he kind of hints at maybe Emmy Rigoni is maybe going through something in his personal life. We don't know.
Okay.
So there could be that. There could be that.
Well, if it's
I
something
mean-
serious, I'm sorry,
We never know, brother. We
But-
never know.
but
That's the thing.
I mean, look, if it's
Look.
something serious, okay, we're sorry. You know, But at the end of the day, bro, you
You're
are a
making
DP
checks,
player,
bro.
man. You're making $2.5 million. Okay, sorry, yeah. I'm getting
he
into
making
I'm getting into your
2.5 a year?
pockets. I'm talking about your money. Okay, I don't care because at the end of the day, we basically paying for your money. We pay those tickets. We pay those shirts. We pay for you to play for us.
Corporate
So-
sponsors come into play.
So at the end of the day, man, I'm sorry, but I could care less. You're not performing for us, and it's time for you at the end of the season to walk.
but see, you can't
Cut
really say
ties,
you can't
cut
really say
ties,
that, brother. You can't
cut
really
ties.
say that.
So you seem to love Sao Pablo so much. You know, Sao Pablo fans come into the chat and mate con vos and
Let's
Sao
pause.
Pablo,
Let's
te
pause real
amo.
quick. Let's
Te
pause
amo,
real
Sao
quick.
Pablo. Well, if you love Sao Pablo so much, leave.
Let's pause real quick.
Go
Let's
back
pause
to
real quick.
Brazil,
Let's pause.
'cause-
Let's pause real quick.
My-
Now we do gotta say that we have to humanize these players, bro. They're not robots. They're not just AI drones that are here to just play football. These guys have feelings, emotions. They have families. They have houses. They have vehicles. They have insurance payments. I mean,
Yeah.
for real,
Yeah.
these guys pay insurance just like you, bro.
Yeah, man. They do.
At the end of the day, so we have to
Yeah.
we have to remember these guys are humans,
not,
bro.
not really, not just like me though. Really, you know, because
They have a lot
you
more
know,
money than
yeah,
me.
yeah,
than
yeah,
me
yeah,
also.
get it
Than me
right, get
also.
it right,
That's
get
true.
it
That's
right.
true.
Yeah, you
of
seen the
course.
veneers, bro?
yeah.
Of course.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, man.
I think you had something to say.
Well, I mean, I was just gonna say, look, bro, one more. I'm not gonna be as hard as Bali's going in, man. I agree with you, H. These are humans at the end of the day. They have a job to do. But one more would you want, bro? ¿Qué más vas a querer, Rigoni? What more do you want? This is a good city, bro. I know it gets hot, but brand new facilities. We've been on tour. We've seen the locker room. Bro.
Beautiful
city.
stadium.
You got your friends here. You've been here a minute. You know the area. You're settled in. You know, training facility, amazing. I mean, the fans are insane. Like, what more do you want to get started to show us that DP worth? And it hasn't been shown yet. And if it hasn't been shown yet, apart with everything that I've said, then what will make that come out, bro?
Primo, is there anything you want to add on this topic, mate? Now that we're on Emmy.
I mean, how much different is Emiliano Rigoni to Tomas Pochettino?
God, okay.
That,
Hey,
these
okay.
DPs, man, we don't. You know, it
I
sucks
saw
that
someone tweet that. Someone saying, "Who's our worst DP signing yet?"
it's just a tough situation. You know, not every DP, unfortunately, is gonna give you that DP quality. So it's unfortunate if he is going through something. Hopefully, he recovers from it. But at the same time, we're all humans. We all go through our own issues. We all have everything going on. So at the end of the day, Finley, man. You know, Finley's putting in the work. Finley's taking the minutes. He should be an example for Emiliano Rigoni. And that's it, man. That's it.
Ethan Finley over Leo Messi?
No.
What?
100%.
My G, hey,
Yeah,
primo,
hey,
primo,
guess-
primo, primo, primo,
100%.
primo, primo.
No.
Guess what these guys have in common, bro?
Austin FC fans, yes, sir.
Madrid
No,
fans,
Austin
bro.
FC.
Austin
Oh,
FC
what a
fans.
coincidence!
Austin
What a
FC
coincidence,
fans,
bro.
brother.
It's just happened to be Madrid fans saying
Dust
that.
off the
Wow, that's
badge.
crazy.
Dust off the badge.
That's crazy.
Ethan Finley, 50
That's
goals in
crazy.
MLS. Ethan Finley, 50.
That's
How many does Messi have?
crazy.
How
That's
many does
crazy.
Messi? Does
Bro.
Messi have a goal in MLS?
Not yet, bro.
He might.
He's not saving
Bro,
Miami.
Messi is gonna
Yeah, he
change
probably
this,
won't save
this
Miami,
league,
but
bro.
Right.
he will make them better though.
Now, all right, boys. Now we talked about Radovanovic. We talked about Ethan Finley. We talked about.
Wait, what? Can I
Emiliano
say one last
Rigoni.
thing, bro?
course.
I don't look. There's some fans that might say, "Damn, you know, B folded and is on Rigoni." The question that was asked was, "Would you want to keep him?" And I said no, bro.
Yep.
And I said no, and I agree. I'm not saying he's not a player somewhere else, but just for the money that he's on, next year if there's a chance to move on from him, I say we take it, bro.
Yep.
And that's just what I gotta say.
Yep.
I
I
agree.
agree. I think.
I've had enough, bro.
I think it's done. It's done.
I don't know
mean,
what more else
I
needs
think
to happen. And I hope maybe he proves me wrong, bro, and he just goes off in the end of the season. And it just goes off for us. And maybe reconsider that thought. But as things look right now, it's not looking good, bro.
the way I'm looking at it be is, when the season's over, I mean, it's gonna be a rebuild, complete rebuild. A lot
I mean,
of players are leaving.
Technically, Ring is not really a DP. We did some shuffling there to make that happen. And then Rigoni isn't performing at a DP level. So we're just one DP in for this season, bro.
Tough,
Yeah.
tough,
Sad.
tough.
And our DP is not even playing his position. He's been playing center back.
He's
So
injured right
this
now.
season
Yeah.
has
He's
been
injured right now.
Yeah.
we've been playing with essentially one DP, bro.
And he's also injured right now.
And we're fighting for a playoff spot right now.
At least we're not fighting for relegation.
Yeah.
I'll
We
tell
don't
you
have
that.
that. We don't have that.
I'll tell you that. All right, boys. Now, I do want to talk about the next couple games that we have coming up. We just have about 10 more minutes left here on the Top Flight Podcast tonight. Miami coming up next. It's going to be a very interesting game. if I'm not mistaken. That's coming up, July the 1st? I have it here on screen. Yes, Saturday, July 1st at 6:30 p.m. That's Central Time. Inter Miami versus Austin FC. That's going to be away. Then we have Minnesota away as well. A week later, Saturday, July 8th at 7:30. It's going to be a good game. Then July 12th, still on the road. 3 games on the road. Finish off the trip, the little tour, I guess you could say. We go to Canada, Vancouver at 9:30 p.m. Bit of a late kickoff time there. I know that a lot of the Austin FC fans are going to be like, man, why does it got to be so late? It's also midweek, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is.
Then we finally come back home, Sporting Kansas City, July 15th, 7:30 p.m. Shout out Maiji Cavincho. But I want to talk about the one that's coming up most recently. It's going to be Inter Miami versus Austin FC. Bala, your score prediction on that one?
Can you bring the table up?
In the
Primo?
mud, Miami, by the way. In the
The
mud.
MLS table.
But the odds, look at the odds. Miami is favored to win.
That's crazy.
Insane.
Messi's
doubt
not there,
it.
bro. Do they not know
Yeah.
that?
They might not know
For real,
that.
do they not do it?
They might not know that because there's fans already going to games with
Yeah.
signs that say, I came to see Lil Messi.
And they
Yeah.
threw the sign when they realized he
Maybe,
wasn't
yeah, I
there.
maybe
seen
he
that,
might
I
be
seen
there,
that one.
like in the. Like
No,
in the-
he's
he's playing
No,
for
but
Italy's
he might be in the.
He's in Argentina
but he
right
might be
now.
watching the game.
He don't get, bro.
No.
Messi don't care about Miami.
Oh, that's funny. You know Messi. I didn't know you know
He's going
Messi.
for the money.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
How
didn't
else
know
is he
you-
like,
you
bro?
know
Else is
Messi,
he
bro.
like,
You
bro?
know Messi, bro.
Oh,
Dude,
you know
I'm
Messi,
Oh,
sorry,
who's
bro.
that?
dude.
I didn't know. I didn't know
I'm
you know
sorry.
him like
Yeah,
that,
you
bro.
know Messi, bro.
Yeah, you know Messi, bro.
You know
Yeah,
what,
bro.
bro?
What's his favorite meal, bro?
Yeah,
Says you know him so well.
Spaghetti.
Says you know him so well. He
La
doesn't give a-
carne,
he
la
doesn't care.
carne.
I'm just
Eh,
gonna reserve my
papita.
comments.
El huevito.
Table right there. We have St.
Huh?
Louis in first place, LAFC in second, Seattle Sounders in third, Houston Dynamo in fourth, fifth place San Jose, Real Salt Lake in sixth, FC Dallas in seventh, Austin FC in eighth, Vancouver in ninth. We keep going. We have Portland just out of playoff contention. They're in 10th place. Sporting Kansas City in 11th. Minnesota in 12th. So we can possibly make a bit of a gap with the bottom table teams
Where's
right now.
Miami?
And
They're-
they're in the East.
In the East.
But what position in the East are they?
In the bottom.
Bro, okay.
Oh,
So
dead
check it out.
last.
So check it out.
Dead last.
Go back to our conference, Primo. Check it out. Check it out.
Dead last.
We're playing the shittiest team in the Eastern Conference.
Yep.
After coming back-to-back Texas Derby wins.
Yep.
3-0, 3-0, clean sheet. Now
Yep.
going to Miami.
Yep.
And I don't care what that says, bro. We need to be favorites in this game. We've been playing better.
Yep.
We're coming off better, and I think
Yep.
that we can get 3 points away. Now, if we get 3 points, that puts us at how many points, H?
That'll put us at 28.
Okay, how many points does Houston have?
27. They're in
Oh,
fourth.
so if things go our way, maybe some results go our way. There's San Jose and Real Salt Lake already got 20 games. So if we get our 20 game, potentially we could go where?
We can go to top fourth.
Oh shit! Top 4, bro. Isn't that crazy? I thought our season was over, bro.
I thought our season,
was over, bro. That's
heard,
crazy.
I heard somebody
That's
say.
insane, bro.
I heard somebody say season was over.
4th place, maybe flirting with 4th place, bro.
Flirting
But
with fourth.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
well,
bro.
well,
That's,
now,
that's crazy. to me.
Let's
That's
come back down
crazy.
to reality now, and let's see if it actually happens now.
Yeah,
you
who
know,
do we
because
play
we
next,
have
bro?
we have a run
Do
away
you-
from. Okay, we
Can we beat Miami, bro?
Can we?
Can
Okay,
we?
will
Can
we?
we?
I don't know.
Before-
Will we? I
Bali,
don't know. Can we?
before-
Yes.
Yes,
Will we? I don't
can.
know.
Yes, we can.
Maybe.
Before
Yes.
that, I get your score prediction.
Come on,
I need
man.
an apology to Phoenix.
I'm not apologetic.
Apologize
people-
to
people-
J Phoenix.
people- Apologize to Phoenix, bro.
Apologize to Phoenix.
People on the space last night really had the nerve to be like, hey, y'all better apologize to Josh Wolf. Where are y'all? I want to apologize to Josh
My
Wolf
G
right
Phoenix.
now.
My G Phoenix.
Who's gonna say it right now?
G Phoenix.
Shut up, man. How about that? How about you shut up, man? Because I say how I feel, and I will
So-
not be apologizing to nobody,
But you were-
especially not Josh Wolf. Okay.
But bro,
So to me, it's 2 games, and you know what? We're looking good now. He needs to keep it up for me. He keep that up. Keep that momentum up. Okay. The guys are playing. We're playing good. We're playing good champagne football. Everybody's happy. Okay.
Football champagne.
Let-
Football
let's-
champagne.
Let's keep it up. Let's keep this momentum up. We have away games. I agree with B. If we perform it, we start playing well. We start climbing up the table.
do you
We're
think
looking good.
do you
okay?
think we beat Miami?
We could.
Okay, we could. Okay, we got Minnesota next. Look where they're at. Do you think we can beat Minnesota?
Maybe.
Maybe, bro.
Maybe.
If we can go on this
Maybe.
run against
Away.
against a shitty Miami and against a struggling Minnesota and get 6 points and
We
get
beat
12,
Minnesota already.
if we can get 12 points in 4 games, climb the whoop, fuck around, we'll be in 3-4th place, bro.
Yeah.
So this is the point where Phoenix is coming at you.
And-
The apology.
This is
can we
we're
get
gonna-
it?
and
the
we're-
apology.
The
is-
apology, can we
he's
get it?
calling
I
out-
gave
Can we
him.
get it?
I gave
Roll
him
it
his. I gave
Look,
Joshua
let's
his
be real,
credit.
bro.
I given him his credit. I think he's doing great.
You gave up on this team, bro.
You think
You
you're
gave
doing
up on this
great.
team,
You're
bro.
doing great.
You
But-
gave up on this team, bro.
gave up on this
You
team.
gave
He's
up on this
We're
team.
doing great. Of
You
course,
gave up
we're
on
doing
this
awesome.
team.
But I mean,
We could
am
be
I gonna
going
sit here
forward.
and tell you we're gonna win the MLS Cup?
We don't want
Oh,
to
we're
say
gonna
that.
win the
We're not
MLS
asking you
Cup.
to say that.
We're gonna go to playoffs
We
and
did.
we're gonna compete. We're gonna win a playoff game and we're gonna compete.
I'm so
Yay!
sick of
Hooray!
you. I'm so
Be
sick
real.
of you.
Be
I'm
real.
so sick of
Open
you,
your
dude.
eyes. Smell the coffee.
you
Don't
gave
be
up
dumb.
on this
okay?
team, brother.
Our
You gave
center
up.
back that's playing so well for us is gone. So now we have to go shop for another center back.
We have
okay?
Kip.
Do you think that the
Kip.
new center back is gonna
Kip,
adjust?
Kip,
Okay, Kip
Kippy.
is getting to it. Okay, do you think what if another mistake happens to Kip and his confidence goes back down? You know?
Leo is almost back.
Leo's
Leo
almost
is
back.
back.
Okay, and
Wings
then
there.
whoa, and then injury to
and we're
Julio.
not, we're not playing. We're not playing fly
and where's
high.
Dam Rotaric?
No,
We're not
no.
playing. We're
Chilling.
not playing
Who's
fly
talking
high
about
St.
injury
Louis.
to
Come
Julio?
on, man.
Nobody's talking
Come
about
on,
injury to
man.
Julio.
Come
Nobody
on,
is
man.
talking about that, dude.
Come on, man. Look,
One
Joshua,
thing's
he's
for
doing
sure,
good.
bro. One
He's doing
thing's for
good.
sure.
And
One thing's for sure is you
and
gave up on this
no,
fucking
I'm
team,
not
brother.
giving up. I'm telling
you
you.
gave up
I'm
on this
telling
team,
you
brother.
the truth. I'm
Now
telling
look
you
at
the
us,
truth.
bro.
I'm not giving up.
Look at us,
I'm
bro.
not giving up. I'm telling you the truth. What's gonna happen?
Enjoy.
And that's the truth.
enjoyment,
and that's
bro.
the
Do you
truth.
not seek
And that's
enjoyment?
the truth.
Do you not love
And at
supporting
the
this
end of the
club?
season, when it's over, when it's all over and done, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna tell you. What did I tell you? What did I tell you was gonna happen? And you're gonna be like, "Ha, you know what, Bali? You were right, dude.
Well,
you were
for-
right, man. You know
For
what, man?
fans like me,
I'm sorry, man.
who-
You were right, man.
For fans like me who like to enjoy and have faith and really follow a
I
club
have
that you
faith.
love,
I love this club
and
too. I
who,
have faith too.
who haven't
I want this club
gave
to win
up on
too.
this team.
I'm not giving up
Guys,
either.
to you, I say, we could go fourth. We could fight for fourth and fifth
Yeah.
spot.
Brian Bros.
We
Yeah.
went from
The Brian
maybe
Bros. The Brian Bros.
we went from maybe trying to scrap a playoff spot, 9th or 10th, to potentially fighting for a mid upper table position, bro.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
to those fans that support and enjoy,
Yeah.
Devil's
this is
advocate
this
here.
is this is the fruit.
Devil's
that you
advocate
bear.
here.
Yeah.
Devil's
yeah.
advocate here, real
and
quick.
we're gonna compete, and we might win the play.
Relax.
We might win the
Hey.
playoffs, and we might go to the finals. Let's
might.
go.
We
Hold
might.
on, hold on.
Yeah.
Chill.
Come
Hey,
on,
chill,
be
chill.
real.
Hold on. Question.
Real.
Devil's advocate here.
on.
Devil's advocate here. Could it be said? Could it be said that the Bryan Bros have benefited from the pressure that has been brought on by Bali's army, and that really y'all's goal is the same at the end of the day?
No,
No.
no.
How can you say that?
His goal is to just misery and just
I'm not,
just
hey man,
okay,
I'm happy.
okay.
Hey, right now
No.
I'm happy. Hey,
yes.
we won 2 games, 6 goals in 2 games. Hey,
4-0.
I'm happy.
4-0.
Good goal by Mexico.
Mexico just scored
they're
fourth on
destroying
Honduras.
them.
It's over.
Kings of CONCACAF are back.
Shut
We're
up,
back.
Yeah.
We're back.
That new coach
Jimmy
vibe.
Lozano.
That new coach vibe. You know.
bro.
Yeah,
This
we-
guy
we-
wanted
That new
assistant
coach,
coach to
nice.
take over the team, bro. Look what
Hey.
happened. I mean, come on, bro.
What?
I mean, come on, bro. You gave
He's
up on
still-
this
I mean,
team.
I'm not. I'm
You
not
gave
giving
up on
I'm
this
not giving
team,
up. I'm
mate.
not
You
giving
gave up
You
on
know,
this
I support-
team, mate.
I support.
You
and
said
I
the
back
season
this
was
team.
over.
I support and I back this team 100. I support. I love.
Where were
and
you
I back-
yesterday?
I support. I love.
Where
and I
were you
back this
yesterday in
team.
the fan
you know,
reactions, bro?
Well, you know,
He didn't want to pull up.
I had a little issue that I had to take
It's
care of.
it's
I
weird
had- I
how
had a
you're.
little- I
It's
had a
weird
little
how you're
issue.
there for the
Hey, I had a
splankings,
little
but you're
issue
not
that I
there
had
for
to
the.
take care of. I had a little issue I had to take care of. But you know,
Yeah, he did have something
But,
going
you know,
on. He
hey,
did have something
but,
going
I
you
on.
just think
Hey,
it's
I'm
weird.
here.
I just think it's weird.
I'm here, baby.
I just
I'm
think it's
here.
weird.
I'm here.
I just
you
He
think
know?
had
it's
something.
weird,
He had something
And
going on.
I'm just
No, he didn't.
I'm happy right now. We're buzzing. You know, Josh Wolf. Yeah, let's go, Josh. Let's go, Joshy.
Yeah.
Wolfie. let's
Joshy
go.
Davy.
Hey,
Joshy, Davey,
shout out
let's
to
go.
Cross. Shout out to Cross for that amazing chant.
Oh yeah, clip
Maybe-
coming
yeah,
out
well,
soon.
it was
Maybe,
good
Coming
hey,
out
maybe
soon.
you
Good
could
one.
maybe you can end the pod with that clip, if possible. Like if you could put the
Yeah.
clip onto the pod at the end.
Oh okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
the,
yeah.
Of,
Yeah.
the chant
The-
that
the
Cross did,
chant.
the
The-
Judge's
the-
artist.
Da, 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 da.
The-
Go, we got?
the Zardish chant.
Yeah, Zardi's chant. The Zardi's chant. Da 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 da
Yeah,
da
I
da
don't
da
like it. I
da
don't
da.
like it. I don't like it.
My G. My G Cross.
I don't like it. I don't
Boys,
like it.
anything else? Well, score predictions from Miami. Primo first. The GOAT. The GOAT, Primo, the GOAT.
2-0. 2-0. I think we'll get another shutout.
Okay.
I
B?
agree. I think it's 2-0, bro.
2-0 shutout.
Yep.
Bali.
I think it'll be a tough. I think 2-1 will be fair.
Joseph Martinez scores.
Not Joseph. I don't think Joseph, but maybe Joseph.
Okay.
I think maybe Dani. Pereira.
Ya le toca, Dani.
Yeah.
Otro gol. Ya le toca.
Venezuela. Presente.
Pelón,
Ya tú sabes.
él y su pelona.
Or maybe Julio, Julito. You know, Cascante. You know,
3-1 Austin FC.
3-1
or
Austin.
3-1.
hey,
3-1.
Ethan.
Ethan
Ethan
Messi.
Brace.
Ethan Messi. Ethan scores, and in the Inter Miami Stadium does the Messi celebration. situation.
What?
and then hits me up DM, and then he'll be like, that was for you, bro.
Ooh,
Yes, sir.
ooh, Ethan.
Yes, sir.
Ethan.
And then you
We
see,
love
and
Ethan.
then
We
you see
love
Vanilla
Ethan.
Mexican with the sign that says I was wrong about you.
All right, that's good, right? We're good.
That was good.
All right, that's been another episode of the
stuff,
Top
man.
Flight
Good
Podcast.
stuff,
We
man.
appreciate y'all tuning in for another one. We'll be back for more, hopefully recapping a win versus Inter Miami.
Hopefully,
And we got some
hopefully.
more stuff coming here soon for you guys, so stay tuned, y'all. Later.